Hello guys, in this video we will learn how to create inventory masters. Previously we have learned how to create the accounting masters. If you go inside create, you can see here these are your accounting masters: group, ledger, cost center, currency, vouchers. So some of them you have learned, some of them you have not. They are all simple, but in this video our idea is to go to inventory. So if inventory is enabled, then this five options must come here by default: stock group, stock category, stock item, unit, and go down. So out of these, the most important part is your stock item and units. These two must be created. The rest are optional. If you have more than one place, go down is already there one, like by default, so you don't have to create go down, so it's already there by default. But if you want more, then you can create from go down. Stock group is a classification of stocks on the basis of certain nature. Whatever is your thought, I mean, whatever you understand, like what is the grouping of a particular kind of stock, it is like that. There is no hard and fast rule that stock grouping should be done in a particular order. So same thing that I say it comes under electronics, I may say no, it comes under mobile phone. So it depends on you. It depends on the accountant, what he thinks of it, or what the owner of the business talks about. Okay, so we will see a question. So here in this question, it says create inventory groups for an existing company. For an existing company, so we are supposed to create mobile phone, computer, and computer accessories, three different groupings of stock group. Okay, they are all under primary. Primary means they are at the top. There is nothing above them. So there is no further classification upward, but only it will be below. So definitely you can see from these names, under mobile phone, all the mobile phones will come. Under computers, your laptop and desktop, all the computers will come like that. And computer accessories, all those other accessories like pen drive, USB, webcam, keyboard, these things will come. Okay, so these are the three groups that we are supposed to create. Now I will show you. Then after creation of these three, after creation of these three groups, we will create Samsung mobile phone. Then other companies also we can add as subgroup. There is no limit to how many subgroups we can make. So you can make as many as possible. Okay, so let us create these three groups: mobile phone, computer, and computer accessories. So we'll go here. Let me show you again. Go to create, then go to stock group, then create. First is mobile phone, primary, let it be yes, and save it. If more informations are shown below, just ignore it for the time being. Then next is computers, again under primary. So you see I have already created mobile phone, so mobile phone is already coming. So I create computers and put it under mobile phone, then computers will become a subgroup of mobile phone. So no, it is a primary, and make it yes. Then we'll make computer accessories, that also under primary. Now the question says make Samsung mobile phone under mobile phone. So this will be a subgroup, sub stock group. So let me make it Samsung mobile phone, and we under will be mobile phones. You see? So now this becomes under mobile phone. We have to select Samsung mobile phone. Similarly, you can make Apple mobile phone also. Apple phones also. Again, it will be under mobile phones. So we have created two groups. So we have created three stock groups and two sub stock groups. Okay, so this is how we have created. So first this page is done. So let me show you from where to see it. Just like your accounting masters, again you go to chart of accounts, but instead of ledgers this time you go to stock groups. There you see, we can see we have computer accessories, computers, and mobile phone as stock group, and under mobile phone we have Apple phones and Samsung mobile phone. Okay, so just like previously we create multi-master, from here also we can create multi, your choice. I will not show it right now. Let me go back and look at the question, what else it says. If I go to next page, it says let's create some stock categories. Now let me tell you, stock category, what do you mean by it? Stock category is a parallel classification just like a stock group. Okay, stock categories can be same. A particular stock category can be same in two different stock groups. Here, very good example is given in all kind of stock group like mobile phones, like Samsung mobile phone, Apple, Sony, Xiaomi, whatever, all those mobile companies you have. The phone may be different, the model name may be different, but their storage remains same. They may be 16 GB. Of course, 16 GBs are not there anymore. Maybe 64 also is too small. 128 GB nowadays and 256 GB storage comes. Okay. Similarly, RAM also can be, so 8 GB RAM, 4 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM, or maybe the screen size also, 6 inch, 6.2 inch, 7 inch, 5.8 inch, or maybe AMOLED also, AMOLED, non-AMOLED, wireless, wired. You see, so even stock category also just like stock grouping, depends on you what you think of it. Okay, so here in the question they are asking us to create four stock categories: 16, 32, 64, and 128 GB storage. So let me do that. Again, go to create, but this time instead of stock group, create stock category. Click. Let me write 16 GB storage primary, then 32 GB storage, again primary, then 64 GB storage, again primary. Of course, if I put under any of these already created, it will become subcategory, but I don't want it right now, so let it be primary. And the last one was 128 GB storage. So I have created four categories. Again, if you go back, go to chart of accounts, and you can check under stock categories. You see we have four stock categories. There is a mistake here. Let me correct it. To correct something, you can go to alter and go to stock category or stock item. Yeah. Let me delete it for the time being. Yeah, done. So we don't have any more that one for confusion. That was stock item appearing under stock category, I guess. Okay. So let me go back and check here stock categories. So now we have four stock categories. Perfect. So I need not worry about stock category anymore. So I'll go back to question. Stock item. We have to create stock item. All these items you can see that. Under what are these? Main stock group at the bottom you can see it is mobile phone. Under mobile phone we have to create Samsung mobile phone and Sony mobile phone. Samsung we have already created, Sony we have not. So Sony we have to create the stock group. Then under these we have to create, under Samsung we have to create Samsung S7 Edge and Samsung Galaxy J7, and stock category for both items is 32 GB storage. Whereas for Sony we have to create Sony E1 Dual Xperia and Sony Series J Xperia. Again the category is 32 GB. Okay, there can be more categories also for the same item for 64, 128 GB also. Okay, so let us do that, but let me go ahead and see what else it says. Mm, this thing they have already given here. This is just a chart. So this is the question. So we have to create first item is Samsung Galaxy J7 under Samsung mobile phone, 32 GB number, GB storage, and unit of measurement is numbers. Yeah, we have not created unit of measurement. We are supposed to create that first. Without unit of measurement, your invoice will never have quantity column, because you never said on what basis you are selling it. So the tally will also say, I don't know. So you have to create this unit of measurement. Let me create that first. Again, let's go to create and let's go to unit and create NOS numbers and number of decimal place. This means like how do you sell it? Do you sell it in fraction? Like mobile phone, do you sell half mobile phone or 25% of mobile phone? No, we sell the entire mobile phone as a whole. So decimal will be 0. But if you're selling atta chawal, all those things, rice and wheat and all, then you have to provide decimal like 0.1, or you have to provide number of decimal place like 1, 2, whatsoever. No, okay. So we have created the simple unit of measurement. So done. Now let's create Samsung Galaxy J7. Let me go back and create. Let's go to stock item now. We'll create stock item. What is stock items? Samsung Galaxy J7. So in the newer version, this may be a little different the way it looks like. You don't have to worry, but most important part are these three items here: the name, under, and unit of measurement. Okay. Now it's asking for, okay, primary will be Samsung, will be definitely under Samsung, no? Okay, so let me, before that, I want to select 32 GB category also. You can see 32 GB category. So since it's not shown, so I'll go to configuration and make here, yeah, and make this use stock category as yes. If I make it yes, control A, now you can see my stock category is coming. So this will be mobile phone, this will be 32 GB storage, and this will be numbers. Nothing else is important. Okay, so this statute details, you don't have to say anything. It's just the rate of GST that this particular item attracts. So these three things only. At the most, you can give certain quantity, like if you have any opening stock of quantities, save it. So we are done with Samsung Galaxy J7. Let me make Samsung S7 Edge, Samsung S7 Edge. Same way, just like earlier we did. Mobile phone, no, not mobile phone, sorry, it should be Samsung mobile phone because we have given further categorization, no? So this one is how much? 64 GB, this one. So, and this will be numbers. That's it. Save it. Next, Sony E1 Dual Xperia. Sony E1 Dual Xperia. Definitely under Sony mobile phone. We do have? No. So if you do not have, then you can go from here also, create and create the group Sony mobile phones, and it should be under mobile phones, and yes, save it. That's it. Now Sony category is how much it says, 32 GB, and second one is 64. So again it will be numbers. See, it looks same. So save it. And the last item we have to create is Sony Series J Xperia. Sony Series J Xperia. It will be under Sony. Then it will be under, oh man, it will be under 64 GB, numbers, and save it. That's it. We are done with creation of 4 stock items. So now we have stock group, stock category, unit of measurement, and we also have 4 stock items. So if you want to see where is the stock item that you have created, go to chart of accounts as usual and go to stock item, and you can see Samsung we have two. I think I made a mistake while making Samsung Galaxy J7. I did not select, I think, Samsung mobile phone. That's why it is coming as separate. So let me change it. So how do we change it? You can use the shortcut key Alt G and go to alter master, then go to stock item and Samsung Galaxy J7. You see I have made a mistake. Instead of Samsung mobile phone, it comes under mobile phone. No, it is not under mobile phone. It is under Samsung mobile phone. And save it. And if I go back, you see they all come under Samsung mobile phone, both of them. And here both comes under Sony. Similarly, we can create some iPhone 15, iPhone 16. They'll come under Apple phone. Similarly, for computers, we can make desktop laptops, or we can make HP, Dell, and all those brand as per your choice. Here also same thing. Accessories can be what, maybe based on companies, or we can make, maybe we can say headphones and webcams and keyboard and etc. So let's see what else is there. They're asking us to create a godown also extra. By default, there is already one godown or location in Delhi. You don't have to create it. So they're asking us to make Delhi, Mumbai, Delhi, and Kolkata. So let me make a godown. See, if you go chart of accounts and go down, we already have main location. Okay, so now we want to create 3 more godowns: Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata. Let's go to go down. In certain versions it is also written as location, so they both are same. Kindly do not worry. So if I click on go down, it's ask you main location exists by default for the company. Do you want to alter them, alter main location, or create a new one? Right now I want to create a new one, so let me create new one. Nothing is there, so let me make Kolkata, Kolkata location. If you want to give address, you can click here, more details, and give go down address. You can give whatever you want. Okay, I'll not give to save the time. Alias you can give, it's under primary only. If I choose main location, that means under main location there are more go downs like Kolkata and something else. Okay, but of course it is not. So let me choose the primary only. So we are done with first one. Second one is Delhi or Delhi, we call it in Hindi. Again primary. And what else we have? Delhi or Mumbai location. Mumbai location. So we have created three different go downs. So now if I go to chart of accounts, my dear kids, and go to go downs down here, you can see I have Delhi, Kolkata, main location, and Mumbai. So now we will make these stock item. These are on the left hand side, first column. Then second column we have stock group. Samsung we already have. Apple we don't have. Yeah, we already have Apple also, no problem. And Sony also we already have, so no problem. Groups we don't have to create anymore in this slide. Category also we have, I think, all, and unit is already there. So in this slide we don't have to create any more groups. So let us do this one. It's quite fast. Now in the last video I showed you, we can go to create. To create a new stock item, we can go to create from the gateway of Tally, then go back to stock item and create one by one here. So from here you can create one by one. Okay, so since there are so many items here, since you can see there are so many items, and should I create every time and press keep on entering every time and saving the item also by pressing Ctrl A all the time, so it will waste my time, isn't it? So what I can do for this purpose, I can go to my multi create option. For that you go to chart of accounts. From here anything that is visible here can be multi created. That means at the same time in the same page you can create all items at once. So I'm planning to create right now stock item. So let me click on stock item, and whatever stock items are already there will appear here. You can also click here on F5 right hand side top to see only the stock view. If you click it again, then it is your group view also. Okay, so I'm not worried about that right now, but what I'm worried is I can go right hand side below Alt H. This option is here, multi master. Yes, click on it, then these two option appears, multi create and multi alter. So as the name suggests, we can create and alter at the same time multiple stock items here. So let me go to multi create. Then we have under group. I can choose maybe which group I want to create, multi-create at the same time. But right now I want to create three different groups at the same time. So let it be all items. Then you see we already have under here, but I want category also here. It is not there. And this unit opening rate per amount, I want to skip this. So to see your category and skip this, what you do, go right hand side below at the bottom, F12 configure, click on it. Then you see three options appear. Skip the opening quantity, rate and amount, let it be yes. With that the cursor will not go to these columns. Then second one, show stock category details, make it yes. I want to see the categories. Do not skip the category column because I want to fill things there. And press Ctrl A to save it. Now all items, and then let me create one by one. What are they? Samsung J7 2022. Samsung J7 2022. It's under Samsung Mobile. And category, what is the category? It says 128 GB. So let me click 128 GB. The moment I press this one, it'll go to my units, and if I select numbers, it will skip the opening quantity and it'll go to the next item. It's asking me create next. Next is Samsung M30X. M30X. Again, this is also under Samsung. The category is 64 GB. So let me click on 64 and numbers. Then third is Samsung M50. Samsung, and the category, this one is 128 numbers. The next is iPhone 13. iPhone 13. This is under iPhone. So let me click iPhone. Do we have iPhone? It's under Apple phone, my mistake. So iPhone 13 will be under Apple phones. Then category is 64 GB. So let me click 64 GB and unit is numbers. Then iPhone 13F, iPhone 13F. That is also under Apple, and this one is 128, and this one is numbers. Then 13F. Then we have Sony Xperia Mate, Sony Xperia. Next item is Sony Xperia Mate 1. Let me create Sony Xperia Mate 1, again under Sony mobile phone only, and this will be the 128 GB category, and this is under numbers. Then after Mate, then Sony Xperia Mate 1F, Sony X, spelling doesn't matter, Mate F, again Sony, and this F is 32 GB only, and this will be numbers. Then after F we have Sony Xperia Mate 1F, Sony Xperia Mate 1F under Sony, and this is 32 GB. Oh, Mate 1 was 128, this is 32, so let me make it 32, this one, and this is numbers. So let me go up and make this one 128. This is 128. Okay, numbers. After 1F we have Sony Mate 2000 and Sony Mate 2200. Sony Mate 2000 under Sony mobile phone, category 64, GB numbers. Then we have Sony Mate 2200 under Sony mobile phone, and its category is 128 GB and numbers. There we go, we have created 11 items altogether, all these things, so all in one page only. So what I have to do now, all I have to do is save it by pressing Ctrl A, and there we go, we have so many items. We have 2 items under iPhone, we have now 6 items under Samsung and Sony mobile. These are all created just now. You can also click on right hand side F5 stock item view, and you can see these are the stock items already created. Okay, similarly I can go again multi-master and multi-create, and the other pages there, that also I can create. But here there's a problem: laptops, desktop, headphone, webcams I don't have, so I have to create them. Then stock categories also I have to create them. So let me create. So let me not so let me go back and come out of this stock item, and let me go to stock group first, because I have to create certain stock groups, right? So let me go to stock group. Now you can see I have, these are the stock groups that I have already created. Let me go to multi-masters, right hand side bottom corner, and go to multi-create. And now let me create all items, because I want to create all the groups. Okay, so what are the stock groups I'm creating? Laptop, desktop, headphone, webcam. Let me create laptop first. Laptop will be under computers, right? Computers, yes. Then desktop also should be computers, I guess, right? Then what we have, headphones and webcams. Headphones will be computer accessories, and webcams also will be under computer accessories. So now I have created 4 subgroups under computers and computer accessories at the same time. So if I press Ctrl plus A to save it, all the groups are here. So now let me go back, and again let's go there, and this time we will create stock category. So stock category I only have few, so let me create some more. Again go to multi-master, then multi-create, and this time it'll be all item. And what the stock category I'm creating? 256 GB SSD, 256 GB SSD. This is a storage, it'll be primary. Then next is 512 GB SSD, 512 GB SSD. This is also primary, nothing is under, okay, everything is primary. Then we have 1 TB SSD, 1 TB SSD. Let me write it nicely, 1 TB SSD. Then we have 500, already it is done. Then wired, wireless, HD, FHD. So wired, then wireless, then HD and FHD. You can also create 4K also if you want for your satisfaction, 4K resolution, and you can also make 8K. Nowadays these things are coming, so I'm creating extra. So kindly save it. These all categories will be created. There we go. We have so many categories now. 128 GB storage we have, then 16 GB storage, 1 TB SSD, 256 SSD, 32 GB storage, then 4K, 512 GB SSD, 94 GB storage, then 4K, Full HD, HD, wired, wireless. So these items we have to create. Now let us create. How do we go? Again, we'll go back to stock item. Okay. Again, we'll go to multi-master. So if you click here, these are stock items that we have created. Then go to multi-masters, multi-create, then enable the category and skip that thing. Save it. What are things we are creating? HP 2010 Extreme. HP 2010 Extreme. Laptops 256 GB. Will be under laptops we have, then category of how much, 256 GB, 256 GB SSD, and this will be numbers. Then next is HP 2020 Extreme laptops. Again HP 2020 Extreme, again laptop. Then this is how much, 512 512, and this is again numbers. See, so fast, right? See, so fast, right? HP Sunny 2020 i7, HP Sunny 2022. Then this is also a laptop, I guess. No, it's a desktop. My mistake. It's a desktop. So let me go to desktop. Then this is 1 TB. 1 TB. There we go. 1 TB we have SSD. And these numbers. Next is HP Sunny 23 i7 HP 2023 Sunny i9. These are desktop, and 512 512, and this is numbers. So this is done. Now headphone X will be under headphones only. Headphones will be under headphones. Wired numbers. Wired will be category and will be numbers. Then we have headphone gamer 12X. 12X, again it's under headphone. This time will be wireless, and this will be numbers. We are almost done. Now I have two items, webcam 1000 and webcam gamer 1200. 1000, it will be webcam, under webcam. This will be HD, sorry, cannot be, not applicable. Okay, this one otherwise gone case. Then we have gamer X, again under webcam, and this must be full HD, and this will be numbers. So there we go. We have created another list of items. So, and these are different groups like laptop, desktop, headphone, webcam. Similarly, we can make for pen drive also, mouse also, printers also, scanners also, projectors, whatsoever. So it all depends on you how you see the classification as. Okay, so you can see now we have so many items that we have created. If I do stock item view, I have created total 23. Now if you want to alter anything, you can go to multi create, alter, and you can alter anything you want. I would not like to do. Let me save it. So there we go. We are done with our inventory creation. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.